everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are making Christmas trees and snowmen. Well, not together. In this video we're making the Christmas trees, and in the next video we'll make the snowman, and then in the next video we'll put it all together into a garland or like a bunting type project. So for this project you will need a 3.5 crochet hook. I'm using my Knit Pro 3.5 wooden crochet hook. I have here the colors that we will need. They are all Stylecraft Special DK. They're just leftover, so that's why I've rolled them onto toilet rolls. I make a slit in the top and the bottom, and I start there, or I finish there in this case, and I start here and I just wind it round, and it keeps it nice and you know, sort of clean and tight, and you can attach the start and the end so it doesn't just roll off. So that is what I do. So we need meadow, black, I think this is called lipstick, and white. And today we will only be using the green because obviously these colors are for the snowman in the next video. This pattern I have written out. It's my own design, and I have put it on my blog, and you should be able to go there, copy paste it and download it. And this pattern we are going to do crochet along, so I am going to read what it says and then I'm going to do it, and that way it will show you how to read patterns, or it will make a start for you to learn how to read patterns, because I'm going to do a whole series on this, and so this is the first trial to see if you like it. So Christmas tree, it says number 1, it says SK 3HSS. That means slip knot. This is, I write that in, so you have to make a slip knot to start with. You chain 3, CH stands for chain. Then there's a number, so that's the amount of chains you do. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's a slip stitch. So the slip stitch is always back into the first chain that you did. So this is, sorry, so this is my 3 chains, and then it says slip stitch. So you go into the first chain and you do a slip stitch, and that will give you a little circle to work in, and your hole to work in is there. Okay, then it says into the circle, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 4 half double crochet, chain 2 and turn. So the chain 2 is to work up, so to give us the height. Then we do a 3 half double crochet into the circle, it said, so that's where we're going. Half double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Now the first 2 chains count as a double crochet, a half double crochet, so we've done 4 really. Okay, so it counts as 1, so it's 4. Then we do 1 double crochet, so you yarn over, insert, and we do a double crochet. You pull through 2, pull through 2, okay, and then we do 4 half double crochets, because of course on the other side we have done 4 as well, the 3 and then the chain. So we do, that's number 3, and then here we do the 4th one. Okay, so that's our first bit of our Christmas tree done. Can you see that it is already a little bit a triangle? Then it says chain 2 and turn. So chain 2 and turn. So you're now working in this direction onto those stitches here. It says half double crochet in the same stitch as the chain came out of, so that is your first stitch. So although the chain counts as a half double crochet, we need 2 in there, so we have to put another one in there. And then it says 1 half double crochet on top of each of the next 3 half double crochets, because of course 1, 2, 3, that's what we did in the previous round. So let's just do those first 3 first, because otherwise we will get confused. So these are the 3 half double crochets on top of each of the half double crochets of the last round. Now we are there where we did a double crochet, so this one was longer than the other 4 half double crochets, and so on top of that one we are going to do a half double crochet, a double crochet, so pull through 2, pull through 2, and a half double crochet into that same stitch. And then it says 1 half double crochet on top of each of the next 3 half double crochets. And yes, we have got 3 half double crochets coming up because that's the ones that we did. We did do 4, so there is another one left here. Now we are ready for our 2 half double crochets in the turning chain. This was the turning chain from the last round. We go into it and we do 2 half double crochets. There we go. So that is round 3. Now we have to chain 2 and turn, and we are going to do round 4. Again, we have to do a half double crochet in the same stitch as our chain came out of. Then we are going to do 1 half double crochet on top of the 5 half double crochets that will follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me do that, because of course our sides are growing, so we are adding stitches in every side each time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That brings us to that double crochet we did in that previous corner, so this double crochet here, and in the pattern it says in brackets 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round. So let's do that. So that is our double crochet from the previous round, so we place a half double crochet in it. Oh, sorry, that wasn't meant to happen. A double crochet and a half double crochet, and then it says 1 half double crochet on top of each of the next 5 half double crochets. 1, 2, and then it all goes wrong. Oh dear. Sometimes you can't just be looking in your viewfinder, you have to look at the actual work. So how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 5th one goes in here. And then we have one last one left here. And in there we are going to do 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, so as you can see, this is becoming a nice triangle. Now we are going to do chain 2, and we are going to turn, and we are going to do 1 single crochet in the same stitch as the chain came out of. So we are now, instead of doing half double crochets, we are now doing single crochets. So the same stitch as the one that the chain came out of is this one here, and we do a single crochet, okay, like so. Then we are going to do single crochets on top of the next 7 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's get going on that. Single crochets this time. The way I write my patterns, I try to make them so that you understand them. They will get more difficult as well. Okay, so this is to get us started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then again in brackets it says 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round. So this is where that double crochet is. Can you see? And what does it say? 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet, all in that same stitch. Then we work our way back along the side by doing 7 single crochets, because it says 1 single crochet on top of each of the 7 half double crochets. And have we counted? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need another one, and then I have the last bit here left, that turning chain, and we are going to do 2 single crochets into there. Now sometimes it's harder to get in there. I just push it in anywhere. As a last resort, I just put it in between, but that's not as pretty, so I try to just get it in there anywhere you can. So we now have a nice little triangle. So we are now going to do chain 1, turn, and we are going to do 6 slip stitches. So into the first chain and do a slip stitch, into the second, or into the first stitch I meant, and do a slip stitch, 2, 3, 4, and into the next stitch 5, and into the next stitch 6. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. So really we have traveled along without making any height. That's what slip stitches are for. Chain 2. We have now started round 6, and we are going to do 1 half double crochet in the same stitch as the chain came out of. 1 half double crochet on top of each of the next 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of each of the next single crochets, because obviously that is what we did in the previous round. So I have the first one that we did, 1, 2, 3, and I need to do a 4th one. Right, there we go. Then we are in that half double crochet from the previous round here. So in brackets it says 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 1 half double crochet on top of the half double crochet from the previous round. So here we are going to do a half double crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet. Then we are going to work our way back down again by doing a half double crochet on top of the next 4 single crochets. So a half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on top of these single crochets from the last round, and then we are going to do 3 half double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, and 3, chain 1 and turn. Then row 7, 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2. Okay, so that's that. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet on top of each of the next 7 half double crochets. So sorry, we are doing single crochets. Yeah, so 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that brings us to that double crochet from the previous round, from that previous corner, and in brackets it says 1 single, 1 half double, and 1 single that we have to put on top of there. So 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet in that same stitch. Then we work our way back down again. I'm going to do a single crochet in on top of the next 6 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we are going to place 3 single crochets in the turning chain. So I just put one there because that makes sense to do that. Then you find a hole in the turning chain, you put one in and another one. There we go. Okay. Then we are going to chain 1 and turn. And this time we are going to do 8 slip stitches. So into here, into the first stitch and do a slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Make sure you don't do this turning chain too loose. There we go. Ooh, that's pulled it out even more. Okay, you need a nice corner there. Okay, and here as well. So you might need to just block these trees. Then we are going to do chain 2, 1, 2, and then a half double crochet into the same stitch. There we go. Okay, and then 1 half double crochet on top of the next 3 single crochets. So this time we do 3 half double crochets, and that brings us again to that top stitch here, and it says 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet and 1 half double crochet into that stitch. So let's do that. Then 1 half double crochet on top of the next 3 stitches and 3 half double crochets into the next stitch. Chain 1 and turn, and then it says 2 single crochets in the same stitch as where my chain is coming out of. So 2 single crochets into that first stitch, Then you are going to do 1 single crochet on top of the next 6 half double crochets. So we need to count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and once again we are at the top where we're going to do a single crochet, a half double crochet and a single, and then here we are going to come down again and we are going to do single crochets, 6 single crochets all the way down. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 in there, and then we put 2 single crochets in the turning chain. It seems to be a lot in there, but you need it to make your little ends sort of go down like a Christmas tree. See, I wanted those things to sort of be straight. So there we are. That is our little tree. I hope you enjoyed making this together with me, following the pattern. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.